So good morning everyone. Can you hear my voice? Say yes or no to me once. So the last class I completed blocks anyway. Before going into the next topic, I said already yesterday to you. Before going into the next topic, some assignment solutions are pending. So let me provide the solution for bank transaction first. So it takes time anyway. After writing that solution, if time is pending, I'll come with other solutions. I'll complete it. Then I can go with the next topic on Monday. Right. I'll scroll back. I given somewhere bank transaction. Right, this one. Right, this is the question. Some biggest question anyway. So let me know how many of you tried this. Raise your hands for me. Once. How many of you tried this? Okay. So maximum people tried. Now, I'll read this question and do it. Write a program to perform bank transaction process. Write a program to perform bank transaction process. So we are imagining one ATM transaction. We are imagining one ATM transaction. We are imagining. So I asked you to read the PIN number. See how I am writing. I'll write it and come. I'll take edit plus I'm taking demo. I took the class names also here. Some class names given. Demo bank, the main class I'm taking. Demo bank I'm taking. Demo bank, main class I'm taking. Save the program with demo bank dot java. You can save it. Right. So here we are trying to read the PIN number. So import java dot util dot scanner. I'm reading scanner. So here read PIN number. The first line. Always we are doing the program with the first line. This one. Read PIN number. Read PIN number. So first scanner. Scanner S is equal to new scanner of system.in. System.in. So here I want to read the pin number here. 3 times I have to do verification and validation. I must do 3 times. Whenever I want to do verification, validation 3 times, I am writing one loop here. While of true, I am writing. While of true. This is end of while. While of true meaning is nothing but I am making this condition true. So it is an unlimited true. Means the loop will be running to unlimited. So whenever I want to stop the loop, we have to stop the loop manually. We have to stop the loop manually. So here, read pin number. So system dot out dot print. Print ln, enter the pin number. Enter the pin number. So we are reading the pin number. Int pin number is equal to s dot next int, because pin numbers will be integers only. The pin numbers will be integers. So what is the rule of pin number I given here? So the pin number must be 4 digits, I said. So you can check like this. If that pin number greater than or equal to 1000 and pin number less than or equal to 999. This condition also roughly taken. In real time, the pin numbers are checked in the databases, the real time scenario. Here consoles no, so I'm taking some 1000 to 999, okay, 4 digits. Else you can say system dot out dot print and then invalid pin number. Invalid pin number. So if it is not in between 1000 to 999, it is an invalid pin number. Now look here. So whenever it is an invalid pin number, we have to count. If it is an invalid pin number, we have to count it. Counting means whenever you enter a wrong pin number, you have to count it, no? Like this, you have to count it. So for that, I am taking one variable here, int count. Count is equal to 0. I am taking count plus plus, I will take it. Count plus plus. When the pin number entered wrongly, the control will come to else. When the control comes to else, this message displayed. After message display, count will be incremented. Like this. How many times you entered pin number wrongly, the count incremented because else block will run. At one stage, the count will become 3. The count will become 3. When the count becomes 3 now, you can say transaction blocked. So system dot out dot println, you can say transaction blocked, you can say transaction blocked, you can see, and you can stop the loop. I am writing break. Break is used to stop the loop also. So without a switch case, if you write break inside the iterative statement, while or for, so the iteration statement will be stopped. So check the logic what I have written. Right. Are you comfortable with the logic? I understood or not? Say yes or no to me. I'll repeat. So let me run this once. And cross check whether it is working or not once. So demo bank dot Java. Enter the pin number 123. Invalid pin number. Enter the pin number 234. Invalid pin number. Enter the pin number 1234. So there, at last transaction bug, but I entered how many times now? 4 times you entered. Sir, why you entered 4 times? What are the reasons are here? Your count I took 1, I think. 0. Count plus plus. Transaction block. 1, 2, 3, 4. So check it out that why count 4. Okay, now I connected the power. So let me cross check why it is taking 4 pin numbers. Let me cross check once. So I'll enter once again. Enter the pin number 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, and 4, 5, 6. 3 times only because there I entered 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 is a true no. Generally, I entered. Right. Anyway, this logic is working. I enter the pin number. If it is not in between 1000 and 999, control is coming to else block. And here transaction is stopping. Suppose I entered pin number correctly. Whenever I entered pin number correctly, here, when the pin number validated successfully, then verify the pin number is among 111 or 222 or 333 or 444. You have to cross check it. For that, we are writing one condition here. If that pin number equal to 111 or pin number equal to 2222 or pin number equal to 3333 or pin number equal to 444. If it is true, okay. If not, you can say pin number do not exist. You can say pin number do not exist. If it is not matched with that 4, pin number do not exist. You can say here, you can write a message as system dot out dot println pin number do not exist. 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 So whenever the control comes to the else block, pin number do not exist also. Here, count plus plus. We are incrementing the count. Whether control comes to this else block or the control comes to this else block, we are incrementing the count. When the count reaches to 3, then it is transaction blocked. Let me try that. Right here, 1, 2, 3, invalid pin number, 1, 2, 3, 4, pin number do not exist, 1, 2, 3, 4 not available, 3, 4, 5, invalid, transaction blocked. Altogether 3 times it has been failed. Altogether 3 times it has been failed. So it is a transaction blocked. Now let me check the logic and explain to you once. See there. This is one while loop. Here I am writing while of true. I am writing. I am asking to enter one pin number now. After entering the pin number now, if the pin number is in between 1000 and 999, my intention is 4 digit. If it is 4 digit, okay. If not, control will come to this else block and say invalid pin number. So I entered 234. 234 greater than or equal to 1000, false. And if one condition becomes false, the total will be false. Control will come to else block. invalid pin number and count increments to 1. Now I entered 1, 2, 3, 4 because while loop it repeats. 1, 2, 3, 4 greater than 1, 0, 0, 0. True. 1, 2, 3, 4 is less than 9, 9, 9, 9. True. If it is true, check among these 4 pin numbers it is available or not. 1, 2, 3, 4 is not available among these 4 numbers. When 1, 2, 3, 4 is not available among these 4 numbers, 1, 2, 3, 4 is not available among these 4 numbers, control will come to else and say that pin number do not exist. Again, count increments. Already count incremented to 1, now it increments to 2. Count will be 2. Again it repeats. I entered 1, 2, 3 now. 1, 2, 3 pin number invalid. Count becomes 3 now. Whenever this condition becomes true now, transaction blocked. Here break is nothing but stopping the loop. Break we are using to stop the loop. Means what you observed here now? Break is used to stop the switch case execution process and also used to stop the looping structures like while loop, for loop, we can stop it. The theory. So finally the pin number is correct now, validated. The pin number is validated. If the pin number validated and verification failed for 3 times, then terminate the program and display the message as a transaction block I am doing. If validation verification successful, then display the choice as follows. You want to withdraw now, you want to deposit now. Display the choice. With the pin number correctly entered, then show the choice. Here choice. Now choice is 2 choices available to you. One for withdraw, 2 for deposit. Now enter the choice. System.out.println. Enter the choice. Enter the choice. So system dot, not system dot. Enter the choice means read the choice. Int choice is equal to s dot next int. Now switch off choice. So 2 cases available. 2 cases available. Case 1 is withdraw. Case 2 is deposit. So default. System.out.println. You can say invalid choice, you can say. Invalid choice, you can say. I can say invalid choice. So let me check whether this choice is coming or not. Let me check once. Before going forward, let me check whether this is coming or not. Right. So let me run this program once. Demo bank. Pin number 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin number do not exist. If I entered correctly, valid. Enter the choice. I not written the logic for withdraw and deposit. I entered a wrong choice here. Here, invalid choice, and you have to stop the program. Invalid choice, you have to stop the program. But the program is not stopping. Means what? While loop is running. So while loop is running, we have to stop the loop. How to stop the loop from the switch case? How to stop the loop from the switch case? How to stop the loop from the switch case? Very important point. So I will write break here. Anybody can say if I write break here, switch is stopped or loop is stopped? Answer me. Switch is stopped or loop is stopped? I given a voice control. Speak it. Switch is stopped. Switch is stopped or loop is stopped? Whenever I written switch here, break I written. Now switch is stopped or loop is stopped?
Loop is stopped, sir.
Yeah. Somebody is saying loop. Any other choices?
Switch is stopped because it's inside switch.
Very good. Ashwant. So, sir, it is inside the switch. So, switch only stopped. Switch only stopped. So, loop is not stopped. Switch only stopped. Loop is not stopped. See there. I am introducing a new construction. You have to observe it. See there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin number do not exist. 1, 2, 3. Invalid pin number. I entered correctly. Valid. Wrong choice. Here, loop is not stopping. Switch only will be stopped. Sir, how to stop the loop from the switch? Very important point. How to stop the loop from the switch? In your Java, one concept is there. You can give one label for the while loop. Label means name. Suppose I am giving one PQR, one name. This is called label. For the while loop, I give one name known as PQR. PQR colon while means indirectly while will be identified with the name PQR. While will be identified with the name PQR. According to programming language terminology, it is a label. According to programming language terminology, you can say label. Orally for remembering purpose, you can say name of while. No issue. So now, whenever I want to stop the loop, I can say break PQR. So break PQR means here stop the loop. So from the switch case, you can stop the loop. So whether it is working or not, let me cross check. It's working or not, let me cross check once. I have to save it now. So whenever it is saved, recompile the program. Recompile and re-execute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pin number do not exist. I am entering the correct pin number. Wrong choice. So the program should be terminated means while should be stopped. I used break PQR. Terminated. Have you understood this? Say yes or no to me once. I given a control. You can stop one while loop from the switch case by writing break of PQR. You can write it. Break of PQR, you can write. Right. So we are stopping the loop. So remember this construction, somewhere it will help you. Whenever we want to stop the loop from the switch case, in Java we had a concept of giving one name to while loop known as labeled loop. We can use break followed by that label as a concept. Now it is working. So I want to select the choice withdraw. I have given specifications here. Whenever you selected withdraw here, withdraw, read the amount. Read the amount for withdraw. Read the amount for withdraw. Now system dot out dot println. Enter the amount. Enter the amount to withdraw. enter the amount to withdraw. Int A1 is equal to S dot next int. We are reading the amount. Once we are reading the amount, you have to cross check, no? The amount must be greater than 0 and multiples of 100. Greater than 0 and multiples of 100. Multiples of 100 means remainder must be 0 whenever it is modulo divided by 100. If that amount greater than or equal to 0 and the amount modulo divided by 100, if it is equal to 0, if it is equal to 0, fine. If not, you must write it as invalid. So else block is invalid amount. System dot out dot print ln. You can say invalid amount. You can say whether this invalid amount is working or not. You have to cross check. For every adding one piece of code, you have to cross check always whether it is working or it is disturbing or any error is coming. You have to cross check every time and you have to move forward. When you are typing the biggest codes, you have to cross check always and you have to move forward. So up to here it is working or not. Let me cross check. PIN number I entered correctly. I want to withdraw 123 rupees. 123 rupees greater than 0, true. 123 rupees modulo divided by 100, remainder 23. 23 equal to 0, false. The condition is false. Greater than 0, true. 123 modulo divided by 100, remainder 23. 23 equal to 0, false. If 1 is false, the total condition is false. Control will come to else block and say that invalid amount. So definitely invalid amount should come. Sir, whenever it is an invalid amount, why the PIN number is coming again? It should not come, no sir. You have to stop it. Again here break is there. Again here break is there. This break is stopping the switch only, not stopping the loop. So stop the loop. So whenever the answer came, stop the loop. Stop the loop. Right. Here I am writing break PQR. Here also break PQR. Here you have to stop the loop. Suppose you enter the amount correctly here. The amount must be less than or equal to balance 2000. Here. Whatever the amount you entered, the amount must be less than or equal to 2000. Else, you can say insufficient fund, you can say. So system dot out dot print ln insufficient fund, you can say. So amount not available, insufficient fund. Insufficient fund. So check it out that also, whether the condition is working or not, you have to cross check. For 1111 withdraw some 12,000. 12,000 not available. Insufficient fund is working. Suppose I entered correctly. Amount validation, amount verification successful. I entered one valid amount. I entered the amount less than the balance. Then you have to perform withdraw. So whenever you want to perform withdraw, I made a specification here. If amount verified successfully, then create object for subclass withdraw and display the following. Here. So take one subclass. What is the meaning of that question? So I am taking one subclass. Class withdraw. I only given a method here known as wdraw, and I only given the parameter. So by seeing that, sir, inside this we are having one method known as wdraw, method known as wdraw int amount. Here you can put a output. So system.out.println amount withdrawn. Amount withdrawn is equal to amount. Now system.out.println balance amount. Balance amount. Balance amount means 2,000 minus amount you have to do. Then the message must be transaction completed. Transaction completed you can do. Transaction completed you can do. The same thing I want you to display here. Anyway. Amount withdrawn, balance amount, and so on. So whenever you want to execute this output, we have to call this method. Whenever you want to call this method, you have to create object for withdraw. So here, create object for withdraw. Sub WD is equal to new withdraw. And call the method wd.wdraw of passing the amount as a parameter. That's why I written a question. When the amount is verified successfully, create object for subclass withdraw and pass amount as parameter and display the message. Finally, it is working or not. Let me cross check. Recompile and re-execute. 1111. Withdraw. See there. 1200 I am withdrawing. Amount withdrawn 1200, balance amount 800, transaction completed. So withdraw is working. Why I given this question to you means whether you are in position to organize more number of conditions or not. And moreover, whether you will be in position to organize your question in the code form means that by taking one while loop or counting. So where to create object and where to call method, this kind of idea will come or not, I given a question. So this is withdraw part. Let me do the deposit part once. Deposit means we are adding the cash. If I selected deposit, read the amount for deposit. Same type of will come. Case 2, enter the amount. Case 2. System dot out dot Print ln, enter the amount. Enter the amount. Int A2 is equal to S dot next int. Enter the amount. Same condition. The amount must be greater than or equal to 0 and amount must be modulo divided by 100. That should be equal to 0. Same validation condition I given. Else. Same answer, invalid. So system dot out dot println. So invalid amount. Invalid. Now, if it is a valid amount here, if the amount is verified successfully, then create object for deposit. So I asked you to create object for deposit. So deposit also one method I taken and one class I taken, one subclass. So class deposit void deposit int amount. Here, for depositing, no need to check with the balance. For withdraw only balance. So directly you can do withdraw. Sorry, deposit you can do. System dot out dot print ln. Here. Amount deposited. Amount deposited is equal to amount. Now system dot out dot print ln balance amount. Balance amount is equal to 2000 minus amount. So transaction successful. System dot out dot println. You can say transaction completed. So create object for deposit. Create object for deposit here. Deposit sum dp is equal to new deposit. Call the method dp dot deposit of amount. So let me run this once. Line number 64. It is A2, not A1. But only given no here. Line number 64. Enter the pin number 1111. Now deposit. I am depositing 1200. Already 2000 is there, 3200. What happened? Amount deposited over balance amount, not minus, subtract. I done subtraction here. I must add it. Deposit balance. I subtracted. Must add it. If I add, it will come as an 3200 should come. 1111. Deposit 1200 without. So here both are working. Withdraw is working and deposit is working. Have you observed this? Say so to me once. I'll repeat again by showing the code. This is your code. So let me show that code once again to you who not followed the code. I'll show once again. The execution starts from main anyway. The execution starts from main. Here. Enter the pin number. I entered 111. 111 is greater than 1000. 111 is less than 999. True. And you have to check that 111 is among the pin numbers or not. True. Then the choice. I selected withdraw. 1. Switch off 1. Case 1. To withdraw. I entered 1200. I'm entering correctly all. 1200 greater than 0. True. 1200 model load divided by 100 remainder 0. 0 equal to 0. True. This condition is true. This 1200 less than 2000 true. Create object for withdraw. Create object for withdraw. After creating object for withdraw, passing the 1200 as a parameter. Whenever you pass 1200 as parameter, this method is executed. 1200, amount withdrawn 1200, 2000 minus 1200, 800. So transaction completed. Now, whenever withdraw completed here, when the withdraw completed, break PQR. So automatically loop is stopped. The loop has been stopped. The same way we repeated for deposit also, and I explained your PIN number also. Right. I'll add the program. You take a break. Two programs I'll write in the regular class. While joining on Monday, you see the Google Classroom and join it. If any holiday is there, management will inform you. Right. Thank you very much for today. I'll add the program to you. Yesterday's notes also I'll edit now. I'll send it. Both I'll edit it and send it. If yesterday's notes not available, I'll send it.